start recording. Okay, so the first one is disk management. So to do that one, we have to go to disk mgmt.msc. So here what we are doing, so we are going to that one. So I'm going to run disk mgmt.ms. It is directly go to
disk management.
Disk management. Okay, guys, what you have to do, separately, one separate page or separately keep one separate page for a run commands. Run commands. So what are the run commands we are dealing with? It's like a, now I told, so disk management mgmt.msc. What is msc? Microsoft Console. Okay. ncpa.cpl. CPL means control panel. CPL means control panel. Comp mgmt.msc. So things we can open from the run directly. Of course, in Windows 10 you can also run from your
Search.
In search also. That is also possible, but try to do with the run only. Why? Because sudden some interviewer or maybe your project manager will ask how to open in a run. You should not get confused between run and normal system. Okay. Windows 7. If your machine is Windows 7, then compulsory run is important. Okay, like that. So control. The control panel. Control for control panel. This is network adapter settings. Disk management, computer management. What are the components you will get it? Service.msc, services.msc. Okay, so different types are there. So we'll see that one also. Edit. This is .exe. This is control panel related. This is MSc console related. This is directly notepad. Okay, .exe. Okay, like that. So it is there. GP edit. This is also console. We'll see one by one. Yeah. So our adapter is open. This is my C drive, guys. 160 GB means 159 GB. So if you look at it, is capacity is of a C drive. Total capacity is 159 GB and 132 GB space is available, because yesterday update little bit consumption is a free space, 132 GB free space. Out of that one, I want to cut a 40 GB. So how to do it?
Left click.
Very good.
Right click.
Sharing value.
Share.
Volume. Very good. And the disk is GPT disk because of I selected UEF5 when I create this virtual machine. Okay. It is taking a lot of time. Why? For first time it will take anyway. Okay. You know what is the advantage of using virtual it is game, so we don't talk much. Okay, so now I said 40 GB, right? You can put a 60 GB also. Why I put a 40 GB? Why? Because of some of you taken a 60 GB as a hard disk. Some of you 160 GB. Some may be different. Okay, that's why whatever it is you take, at least 40 GB or 30 GB is free space is there. Guys, don't do blindly. King can do it. Okay, so compulsory verify how much is free space. Depends upon a free space only. You have to do it. For example, you take a 60 GB hard disk. You take a 60 GB hard disk. The free space is 40 GB. So then you have to do only 20 GB only. Don't take 40 GB. That is very important. Okay. Give more space for a C drive. Okay. Because of if C drive is red in color, then your system is very slow. You get a lot of volume. So compulsory reader must be having at least 20-30% of free space must be available. Now my C drive out of 160, I took a 40 GB aside. Now it is 120 GB, 40 GB unallocated. Out of 40 GB, I want to create a 20 GB E drive, means another drive. Unallocated. How to create another drive? Another
Left
partition.
click, right click, new special volume.
Simple volume.
Very good. New simple
Next.
volume.
Next.
20 GB.
20 GB, 2480.
480.
Very good. 20480. If you want, you can change the drive letter, and this is a very good option, but it's not a time to tell. But this is also good one, important to know. E drive. Next.
What does it make, sir, that option?
Yeah, I should not say that one, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so then how to explain?
Next.
Right? No. Yeah. So first we'll create it. I will show. Remember, mount this following empty NTFS folder. Okay. This is E drive. Quick format NTFS. File system is NTFS. I'm selecting. Finish.
Next.
Still my system is slow. I don't know why. Okay. So this is E drive. 20 GB is created automatically. Notification came up. So you can able to put a data. And 20 GB free space is available. So this is how to create a partition simply. So then I go to this PC. So my C drive become out of 159 GB, it is become 119 GB. Okay, because of 40 GB I took separately, and then within that 120 GB I created.
Sir,
Yeah.
unallocated places space it do not show on the PC, sir. This PC.
What it is?
Unallocated space is there, no, sir. 20 GB extra.
Unallocated space is not showing on a, yeah, in a this PC option it won't show.
Okay, sir.
Won't show. If you want to know is any unallocated space is there,
You should go to
want to
drive
know, you have
management.
to go to disk management only.
Yes, sir.
This is nonsense. Yeah. Uh, okay, so you can put some data. Okay, that is another question you ask. Two questions. So first one I will tell. So just I'm trying to open a paint message. So that's a disk management. Simply how to create a disk. And yesterday I also explained how to extend the volume kind of stuff. Okay, so today I want to tell like three options are there. One is for a drive letter. Another one is something mount option. Third option is also there, right? So what is this second option? This option you understand, it is a drive letter assignment. What is this mount option? It is, look at here. In your my computer or this PC window, okay, in this PC kind of stuff, it is showing C drive, E drive like this, okay. Because of it contains a drive letter, because of your drive having a drive letter, so that's why it is showing on your screen. For suppose you don't want to assign a drive letter, okay, and you create a folder, somewhere in your system, and you link this folder to your drive, and you want to put a data into the drive through this folder, so you can able to put it. Means you can access the data from a simple folder by mounting the folder to your drive without drive letter. So no drive letter means it don't show in this PC. So that's the second option. Third option is you don't want to assign any drive letter. No drive letter, no mounting, nothing. Just you create a partition. That's it. Whenever you want it, you can able to do it. Okay. So I think I will try to show you. This first one is, okay, I create a folder here, just a empty folder, which is not like anything should not be there. Okay, I put a name, data drive one, something, some name like this. Okay, this is from here also you can able to change it, but I'm doing from here. Just I will take a 10 GB only. Yeah. So assign a drive letter, F drive. So I'm not doing that one. I'm going to mount this following empty NTFS folder. I created a folder on a desktop, right? So then I have to search where it is located. Users, username, desktop, on desktop. So why it is not showing? I will get it 1 second. So. On desktop, we created a folder, right? So we created a folder. What happening? Yeah. This is a completely become a worse system or what? This is completely ridiculous. I created a folder, and there is a data. Yesterday also it is working, right? So I open my user's desktop. How come it is not showing that one? Why desktop is came to here? See user student. And where is the desktop? Really something is happening. Now click on this. Yeah, this is the drive which is I created. This is the location. Okay, so browse. You can try from here like this, user and desktop, expand like this. Okay, or you can copy here. So what I done, so then I created a thing in a desktop, that's why I given like this. Next, NTFS, what are the drive it is. Next, finish. 10 GB I created. See, C drive, E drive, and there is a no drive letter. No drive letter. So I'm going to this PC, C drive, E drive. Where is the other drive? No other drive. No other drive. Right? But originally I created a drive. Okay. So this is that drive. Okay. So you can see. Okay. Can you able to see now? So it is become a drive shortcut. Automatically it is become a drive shortcut. Someone is sending a message. 1 second. Okay, Sai Raviteja.
ST batch 3, sir.
3. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So normal folder become a drive shortcut. See, if you look at here, it is showing some drive space also. Go to properties. It is showing as a normal thing, a name, but it is showing mounted volume. Type is mounted volume, and location is like this. This is the location of this one, but it is a mounted volume. Target is new volume. And also it is showing some size when you are taking like this. If you open, okay, if you open, you can put some data in it. You can put some data in it. For example, you are putting some data from like this. I'm copying these 3 files here. Why these mouse points are become separate? It is take lot of time. Not required. I will create myself some files here. So look at here. That's a file I created. So A1. Okay, I'm creating another file. A2. A3. Like this. Okay. So I what I done. Again, I'll show you nothing. I don't record anything. Okay. So what I've done, guys, again, look at here. I created a volume, 10 GB volume. Instead of assigning a drive letter, so I link that volume to a folder, empty folder, and I open that folder and I put a data. The data is going to here only. Okay. So data is stores here, but it is access from this folder only. Access from this folder only. Okay. You can also see it is a size is 10 GB. It is showing. The 10 GB is not a folder size. It is a size of volume. Okay. So this is about your mounting kind of stuff. If you have a doubt, I will show you that one. See, okay. This is my 10 GB drive. Change drive letter and paths. Change drive letter and paths. Click on there. So this is the path it is showing. I want to remove the path. So I am removing this path. Okay. Now you can go to here. It become normal folders only. So you can see it's look like a normal folder only. Open the folder. You don't see any data in it. I created 3 files in this one. The 3 files are not showing here because of I removed that link between this drive to that folder. Okay, that's the first one. Second, already I told the data is in the drive. Data is in the drive. So to check that one again, change drive letter and paths. Go to add, go to add, go to add. I'm assigning a drive letter here. So I'm assigning drive letter instead of mounting paths. Drive letter only I'm doing. Okay. Now after assigning a drive letter, see drive letter is assigned. You can go to this PC. You can see F drive is there. If you open F drive, you can see the data. You can see the data in the F drive. Okay. So the whole meaning is, see, this is still become empty only. This is a empty only. Okay. So when I put a link, when there is a link, okay. So this is the disk, and these are the partition. Okay, this is the particular partition, and this is the folder. When there is a link, when I put this data, so then data actually stores here. Data stores here. So I can access the data, I can retrieve the data. So then it is. Okay, you put a data, then data stores in this particular drive. Okay, if drive don't have a drive letter, it don't show on your screen. Okay, on this PC it won't show. The point is this is called a mounting volumes, mounting. Okay. If you remove this link, when you remove this link, in this empty folder is showing empty, but actually data stores in the drive only. Okay, so clear, right? So what is that option? Okay. Yeah, we'll go to a small point here. I've written a run comment, so then I will put a separately save. Okay, so here it is in the disk management. We are in a disk management. So we seen how to create a partition and then how to mount to an NTFS folder. And when I'm creating, I'm doing a file system, right? So what is this file system? File system tells how to store data in drive. Exactly say how to arrange. Another word you can see how to arrange data in drive. That is also a word. So why I put it two things. Store is okay. Arrange is another word. Okay. So what is the difference is originally file system means arrangement. The file arrangement or a data arrangement in the drive is simply how you set it. Or allocate also we can able to use the word. Okay, So why I put it two things, guys? Sometimes which one is quite easy. That time you have to tell that sentence. The thing is actually how to arrange data. How to arrange data in the drive. Okay. Next, different type of file systems are there. As for the Windows is a FAT and FAT32. Another one is NTFS. Okay, FAT means file allocation table. Okay, so NTFS, new technology file system. Everything has their own limitation, guys. So the FAT and FAT32. So usually FAT means the partition limit. Okay, partition size up to 4 GB only. 4 GB partition only. FAT32 type. Okay, sometimes for a FAT it shows FAT 16, FAT 12 like that. So whatever it is, FAT 32, two things we are talking. Okay, it is partition size is 32 GB. 32 GB. It is up to 32 GB partition size. You can able to create it. Of course, there is a lot of differences are there. So like a cannot store large size files like a more than 1 GB file, 2 GB files. You can't also store it. In NTFS, when you are creating a file system, so in NTFS, we got a different kind of stuff. It is actually no limitations. No size limitations practically. So maybe 18 EB. Maybe 18 EB. It support more, up to 2 terabyte and more than 2 terabyte also support. But actually, literally there is no limit because of NTFS version. Okay, version changes, it will be there. But it has a features. Can store large files also there. So, but we have a features when come to the NTFS, guys. FAT and NTFS. So always features. One is QUOTA. Is QUOTA or QUOTA. Disk QUOTA security, compression, index, encrypt. So these are the 5 features of your NTFS. What is it? Disk QUOTA, security, compress, index, encryption. Of course, in Windows 10, sometimes it shows a few options. It won't show few options. So we have to see, like, look at that one. So difference between FAT and NTFS. But what is this disk QUOTA? Disk QUOTA is okay. For example, you have a 200 GB hard disk is there. So I have other users. Second user is there. I want to allocate only 20 GB accessible. Means we can limit or reserve a size of this portion to a user like that. So I can I have second user can access up to 20 GB. So he will get a 20 GB access out of 200. So I can limit the size and as well as reserve the size for the user. Security means access permissions. You can read, write permissions and either yellow deny to user or a group. That is security permissions. Compression, compress data to save disk space. It's very simple. Indexing is like a create index and it is easy to search. Encryption, encrypt data so any other user can't access without key or certificate. This is the features of NTFS. Guys, again, when it comes to the Windows file system, FAT and NTFS. FAT, file allocation table, which is the older one. Okay, NTFS is a new technology file system. Of course, it is also older. Older means it is there from so many years, like a Windows 95, 98 time also NTFS is there. But XP onwards, NTFS is most popularly we are using XP onwards. But after XP, Vista Windows 7 compulsory NTFS only we are using. NTFS compulsory we are using. FAT is become very less. FAT only we are using for a memory cards now. Pen drives kind of stuff. Next. Okay, NTFS don't have any size limitations. It is like a maybe it will support up to 18 EB. Okay, like that. Next, disk quota. What is a disk quota? Here it is. Sorry, NTFS having a certain features like a quota, security, compression, index, encryption. It is a quota only, but the quota meaning is here is a disk quota. That's why I written disk quota. Okay, so I will show you the differences. Then we'll take small break. After that one, we'll see one by one. Okay. So look at here, guys. So this is my E drive, F drive. Both are NTFS. C drive, E drive, F drive is are a NTFS only. So what I want to do is, yeah, I will convert this F drive to. I'm formatting this F drive to REFS or a FAT32. So I'll put a FAT32. Okay. Okay, I will show you one example first. I take a 10 GB drive, 10 GB drive. Okay, this is a 10 GB drive. It is showing 10 GB. I put a 2048. Means 2 GB only. Out of 10 GB, 2 GB. If you see, three options are showing: FAT, FAT32, NTFS. FAT support up to 4 GB only. For example, I took a completely like a 40 some 5000 more than 4096. It support only FAT FAT32 NTFS means further more than 4 GB, which is FAT32, not FAT. FAT won't support. FAT32 support up to 32 GB only. Then only NTFS will work if you take more than that one. And also you can see if I select FAT32, the bottom one is gone. See, look at here. Enable file and compression. This part is become grayed. When I select NTFS, it is showing. So that's a difference, first difference. Okay, next, okay, so I'm creating new partition, FAT32, finish. It is a 10 GB, this is also 10 GB. See, F drive is 10 GB, G drive is also 10 GB. Look at here, 10 GB NTFS, F drive, 10 GB FAT32. The drive letter is G drive. Okay, now I'm going to this PC. Look at here, F drive, Z drive. First is F drive. Right click F drive, properties. Keep it aside. Another one is G drive. What is G drive? What is G drive? It's a FAT drive. Now we can compare both the things. Okay, the left side one is F drive, right side one is C drive. So can you see local drive, NTFS, FAT, 10 GB, 10 GB. Disk cleanup, and there is two options are there. Two options are not showing here. What is that one? Compress and indexed. Look it closely. Compress this drive, indexed. These two options are not showing here. Next. Anything you have seen in these tabs, tab differences, please tell me.
Security is not there.
QUOTA.
Security option is not.
Very good. QUOTA. Where is QUOTA here? Not there. Security. Security tab is here. Where is a security? Okay. So understand, guys, the differences.
Yes, sir.
Next. We'll go to the. This is F. F means NTFS. Right. So I took a file. So why it is still slow? I don't understand. Okay. Go to properties. Look at here. There is a security tab. Yellow, deny, read, write permission is showing. And advanced button is showing. Here it is. In general, this is a file name. Okay. It is showing advanced. If you click on advanced, ready for archiving, index, file allow this have to content, index, compress, encryption option is showing. Okay, it is showing these options on a file. Now I'm going back, going to G drive. Then I'll create a file or a folder. Anything, no problem. Just create a file only. Some file. Then I am right click. Can you see security tab is not showing? It means I can't control who can able to access, who can't able to access. Advanced. Indexing option is grayed. Compression option is grayed. Of course, this is a Windows 10, guys. This encryption will be open, so we can encrypt the data. But in a NTFS, in older system, if you say NTFS, you can't able to encrypt also. This is also become grade. Okay, but here it is showing, but important is index and compress security. Encryption is enabled in a NTFS in Windows 10, but still that is the main point is features of NTFS. So, sorry, features of NTFS, right?
Yes, sir.
QUOTA, security, compression, index, and
Encrypting.
encryption. So each one is one practical. Out of this one, I will try to show you QUOTA, security, and compression also. Okay, encryption, sorry, QUOTA, security, encryption. These three things I will show you after small break. Okay. This disk management no longer required, so we'll see that one. Again, we require that one, so that time we will open. Now we'll keep it like this. Why it is? I think it is again updating. All updates are completed yesterday only. I'm waiting this particular practical. After so long time, means almost like in my second batch or something, one batch, I struggle a lot with Windows 10. That is also keep updating very slow. Even because of we don't have a time, we put a Sunday classes also, one full Sunday for a, yeah, it is showing up you are up to date. Why it is very, yesterday night only it is updated. System, I am trying to install GitHub, Jenkins and everything. I committed like, I will show you everything full lab today, Saturday, Sunday we sit, but system very slow. It is too worst. Sometimes it will happen some with a certain batches or some times it is the time is like that. So what we can do. Okay, so take a break guys and be back in a 10-15 minutes. Now we have 11:13, so back at 11:30.